Network. Welcome back here as we enter the bottom of the first now, with the Olney Crop Dusters facing an early deficit here after a Jaden Brown home run. Up to bat now is VCU senior Will Henson for the Crop Dusters. The Crop Dusters displaying their overall uniforms here. Definitely love or hate. First pitch comes in as a ball. 0-1 pitch now. Say follows that up with a strike. Next pitch.
Check that back foot, all right? Check that back foot.
Pitching for the Giants is 43 Britton Wildstein. This one is a pop-up, finds the gap in between the left and center fielder. That one drops in for a single for Henson. Nice effort there from the Gaithersburg Giants, not able to field it though. Now up Andrew Kell from Salisbury, another senior on this roster. Wildstein plays at Gold Day Beacon College. See the sophomore there, starts his second at bat with a strike. Sorry about the scoreboard malfunctions here. Everything is now accurate, as Kell fouled that one off there. 0-2 count now. Just in a backpick there from Zach White.
Come on now.
Not there in time. Nice heads-up play from the Giants catcher. Started all 3 games so far. 1-2 now. This one is a pop-up down the left field. Easy play made there for the first.
Batting next, the left fielder, number 6 from Jacksonville University, Cade Walter.
Now up for the Crop Dusters,
Hey, make sure we're talking.
Jacksonville sophomore Cade Walter.
Brady.
First pitch fouled off down the first baseline.
All the balls we get beat are shot.
0-1 now. Pitch comes in. Runner tries to steal second base, and that throw is in there in time. Henson is thrown out at second base by Zach White. It's his second time he's thrown a runner out at second base in 2 games here. One last night and one today. 2 outs now for the Giants as a third one comes in here. Nice easy inning after a leadoff single for the Giants as they enter the top of the second now, looking to extend their 1-run lead. Stay with us as you are with the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back as we now enter the top of the second inning. First pitch came in there for a ball.
I'm already going crazy over yours. Because luckily his dad had one. So I was able to do that.
Second pitch gets in there for strike 1. Pitching for the Crop Dusters is number 28, Ryan O'Bore from the University of Indiana. The ground out there, nice field from the third baseman, gets the out. Play was made by number 33, sophomore at the University of Notre Dame, R.J. Cormack. And that will bring us the first out in the top of the second here, as the Giants still have a 1-0 lead. Now up to bat is number 50, Bryce Rudisil. If you were tuning in with us last night, this will be a familiar name. He sees the first pitch ball. Rudisil swinging at that first strike there. 1-1 count. 1 out. skews the scoreboard. There's one out, starts the inning as Rudisell gets a ground ball to second base there for out number 2. That play was made by Carter Ritchie, number 36. Now up to bat is catcher Zach White after making a nice play behind the plate to throw out Will Henson. As I mentioned, Zach White has played all 3 games so far. Had a pretty nice night at the plate. Looking to continue his season here. First pitch White saw was a ball there. Second one is as well. 2-0 count now. Make that 3-0. Hitters count now for the catcher. Pitch comes in. The first strike of the at-bat. 3-1 now. White still waiting on perfection. That one's a ground ball to third baseman. Gonna have to make another great play here. And he's not able to. The throw through the first baseman, Roan Klein, off the bag. Zach White reaches first base.
Batting the second baseman, number 2 from Seton Hall University, Michael Cantiliano.
Now up another familiar name, Michael Cantiliano. He's also played in all 3 games. Back pick there interrupts me from explaining how Cantiliano is a Seton Hall player. There's been a lot of Seton Hall talent to come through the Giants organization. As he sees a first pitch ball. This one is a foul ball out of play over the third base dugout now. 1-1 count. Cantiliano has had a pretty nice season at the plate as he sees the second ball of his first at bat. Trying to create some 2-out magic here with a runner on first base. This is another foul ball over the Giants dugout. 2-2 now. It's a full count now as he watches ball 3. That one just a little outside. Bourne trying to close out the top of the second here. And he does with a strike 3 swing there. Nice off speed to lead the Crop Dusters into the bottom of the second inning. Now Giants still have a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back with you as we're with the Giants Broadcasting Network. Hello and welcome back now to the bottom of the second inning here, as the Crop Dusters look to shorten the Giants' one-run lead here. Up to bat now is number 36, Carter Ritchie, out of VCU. First pitch comes in as a ball. The second one is fouled off once again towards the Giants dugout. A lot of action. One and one now. A little off speed there. Hits Ritchie. And that will bring him down to first base. Caught him on his batting armor. No pain taken. As Luke Kiefer steps up to the plate, sophomore from the University of Maryland College Park.
I was like, the story needs something before the lineup, and I was like, that's easy.
Go roll one. Come on, kid.
First pitch comes in as a ball to Kiefer. Second, we got a ground ball to third base here. Runner is out at second base, however, throw is not able to be made to first. So we have a fielder's choice there for Kiefer, as Ritchie is not able to reach second base in time. One out now as RJ Kromick steps up to the plate. Excuse me, this is Roan Klein, the first baseman out of Utah. Second one hits the dirt for ball one. One-0. Ball there. Looks like Klein wanted that. Was a little late on it. 2-0 now. This one coming in as a line drive into center field, and this will fall for a base knock now. A little slow off the bat, but it goes just far enough where the infield can't make a play, and center fielder Jaden Brown did not have a chance. Now the Crop Dusters have runners on first and second as RJ from Notre Dame steps up to the plate. You can see his golden helmet representing his college colors. Looking to make an impact here with runners in scoring position now. Wildstain's first pitch comes in as a ball, excuse me. Giants pitcher had 22 innings pitched in his career at college, as a dribbler there. Zachway picks it up and makes the play at first base for the second out of the inning. Nice heads-up play there from the Giants catcher as both runners advance. The Crop Dusters now have two runners in scoring position, however, two outs now, as Parker Redden from the University of Indiana steps up in a big-time situation here. Britton now looking to close out the inning and keep his scoreless game.
Attaboy.
Off speed there, comes in for strike one of the at-bat.
Same thing as Layton last week.
Some more off speed there, comes in for strike two. Parker swinging at that one. 0-2 count now. Good at bat so far for Britton, looking to close it out here. 0-2, two outs, runners on second and third. So the Giants hold a 1-0 lead. This one, Ground ball foul over to third base. Picked up by the Crop Dusters' third base coach. Still 0-2. Pitch comes in here. And another strike three. Good off-speed pitch, low in the zone there. Ridden closes out the inning there. A great inning from Giants pitcher there. As the Giants look to extend their lead now, entering the top of the third inning. We will take a break, and the Giants Broadcasting Network will be right back with you. Welcome back now to the top of the third inning here, as the Giants look to extend their lead here.
Hey, gotta be your pitch,
It's a
right?
second
Gotta be your
pitch ball for Ryan O'Bore. 2-0 now.
Come on, kid.
Another ball there. Excuse me, sorry. A strike call there from Blue. 2-1 now. Has ripped down the first base line. It's a nice scoop from first baseman Roan Klein to get the first out of the inning. Nice hard hit ball there. However, a better play from the first baseman. Up now is number 19, Brady Powell. Brady popped out in his first at-bat. This time Brady dribbles one down the third base line. It's going to be a tough play to make. Third baseman bare hands it, but does not get there in time. And Powell's able to sprint his way down the first base line. Tough play there from the third baseman. Skipped the glove, however, was not able to get it in time. Now to bat is Jaden Brown. If you remember, Jaden Brown, home run on his first pitch in his last at-bat. He looks to do the same here and sees a first pitch ball too low for him. 1-0 count now. Runner on first base. Giants with a 1-0 lead. This one's popped down into left field and is going to fall in there. As Jaden Brown continues his successful day with a single base knock. Powell advances to second base. And Denny Orr steps back into the box. Denny Orr also popped out in his last at-bat. A lot of contact from the Giants so far. However, only now 3 base knocks, 2 of them coming from Jaden Brown. Denny Orr, the UMBC player with a little bit of an odd batting stance.
Yeah. He swung it good yesterday. He like hit it off the end of 3 straight times. Come on, Dan.
First time the Giants have had a runner in scoring position despite their 1 run scored. That one in the dirt. Catcher able to hold it in there.
Yeah, they fucking put the substitution in.
Catcher.
That's why I can't stand.
Gives this pitcher a fist bump. Tell him to keep it up. So that one leaves the stadium quickly there. So 1-2 count now.
Danny.
1-2.
Good.
Now 1 too low. Or continues to fight with a 2-2 count now. Not too many strikes out for Bourne so far in this game. As I mentioned, a lot of pop-outs. This pitch comes in. This one is lined into center field, and it is going to find the gap. Hits off the wall. Both Giants runners are back-to-back with each other. They are both going to wind them in. Going to be a close play at the plate, and Jaden Brown is safe. 2 more runs there for the Gaithersburg Giants. It's a nice double there from Danny Orr, brings both them in. That one hit just the bottom of the wall. I don't believe it bounced. Great contact on a 2-2 count there. Extends the Giants' lead to 3 as Babayev steps back into the box. That was nice base running from Jaden Brown. He was right behind Brady Powell there. Similar to what we've seen in Rookie of the Year. Babayev. It's another ground ball to first base there. A lot of action for Klein. Makes the easy play there for out number 2 of the inning. However, with that ground out, Orr advances to third base now. As Magnus Krieger steps in. Krieger grounded out in his last at bat. Krieger is one of the other Seton Hall players on this roster, one of 2. Second pitch comes in a little low, 1-1 count now. Big cut there from Magnus, not able to make contact. Two and 2 now. 2 outs, runner on third base, Giants up 3-0. Bourne gets his count. That one fouled off as Krieger stays alive. Two and two. That one too low. Krieger swings at it, gives him a second, takes him to second, realizes a drop third strike there, and is thrown out at first base, or is not able to score there, and that will bring an end to the inning. Successful, however, as Orr is able to drive in 2 runs there. Giants extend their lead by 2 as they continue to look to keep their scoreless game going. We will take a break here, and we'll be right back with you. This is the Gaithersburg Giant Broadcasting Network. Welcome back as the Crop Dusters enter the bottom of the third, looking to now shorten a 3-run deficit here. As number 1, Ahmad Duff from the University of Alabama shows bunt. Pulls it back though, as that one was not entering the zone. That was a spinny foul ball there. You can hear it from the third base dugout for the first strike of this at-bat. Duff, one of the few sophomores in the starting lineup, as he sees the second ball. That's that bat. 2-1 now. And that one, a nice off-speed pitch there. Caught Duff swinging in the dirt there. 2-2 now. Wild saying pitch is in, and that one again, another low off-speed pitch there for a swinging K. Back-to-back low off-speed pitches there. Gets Duff swinging on both of them.
Will Henson.
Top of the lineup. Top of the lineup back now here for the Crop Dusters. Will Henson singled in his first at-bat. That one just a little too low for the umpire.
Oh boy.
Second pitch comes in there for a strike now. Another low pitch there. That one a fastball. Has Henson swinging now. 1-2 count. 1 out in the bottom of the third. That one a little too low for Henson. Holds his bat on the shoulder there. 2-2 now. Wild Saint has had a solid performance. This is his third inning pitched here. Still has not allowed a run. It's a hit and a walk, but just that. 2 Ks to his name. That last one there fouled off by Henson. Count remains 2-2. That one, a strike 3 called there. Off speed in the middle of the zone. Henson thought it was a little inside. Umpire disagrees for the second out of the inning. Third K of the game for Wild Saint as Kell steps back into the box. Kell is a Salisbury player. Their season ended abruptly, if you were to ask a Salisbury player, with a loss to Messiah. So that one just a little too low. Gets past Zach White for ball 1. That one fouled way back out of the stadium. First strike of his at-bat. That one just a little too high. As that one is hit down the left field line. He's going to find the ground. He's rounding first, heading for second base there. It's going to be a close play at second base, and he is out. Tagged out of the bag there. Nice relay from the Giants there. And that will bring an end to a successful bottom of the third inning there for the Giants. Great pitching and defensive performance as they look to extend their 3-run lead here. The Gaithersburg Giants Broadcasting Network will be taking a break. We will be right back with you.
St. Mary's, Bryce Rudisill.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth here as the Giants look to build
Because, yeah, I mean, they're like, sometimes I'm like,
on their 3-run lead here as Bryce Rudisill steps back up to the box.
yeah, I'm just like, I keep pasting it. Eventually, my phone.
Rudisill ground out in his last at-bat. Along with that, we have a pitching change for the Crop Dusters. Number 32, Charlie Buckles, Florida State commit, Florida State University. He's an incoming freshman. Stands at 6'6", 220 pounds. As he quickly built up an 0-2 count against Rudisill. Pitch comes in, able to foul it off there.
That game and the Women's College World Series.
0-2.
Oh, yeah. It's not the end of the last one.
So did I. I was
Pitches in, that one just a little low. First ball of the at-bat.
Nah, I didn't watch that. I don't care about that. I was happy.
I want Texas Tech.
Yeah. I was like,
Their story's kind of.
This pitch comes in. That one a ground ball off of Rudisill's ankle there.
I mean, she was a beast to stand for.
Seems a little frustrated about it. Walking it off as he continues to fight against the Florida State commit.
Well, he's just phenomenal.
Buckles is listed as an infielder. Ever getting an opportunity here on the mound for the Crop Dusters.
Yeah, this one is
Pitch comes in, that one fouled way back out of the stadium as Rudisill continues to fight.
what's super than. I feel like that's.
They're both like the same team. It's both
Bryce.
scrappy, but
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah.
the way they played against
1-2.
Yeah.
That one too low now, 2-2 count.
I was just glad there was a game for
Excuse
Gave it up.
that noise.
All the way, baby. Come on.
Some little children coming out of the stands here. So you watch Rudisill take this 2-2 pitch. That one too low now, and he has fought his way back to a full count. Rudisill coming all the way back from 0-2 to a full count. Looking to earn his way down the first base here. That one's hit high to right field. Right fielder finally calls it, makes a routine catch there.
Like, I was watching that game.
Nice at bat from Rudisill, just gets a little under that one. High fastball in the zone.
I was like, this is unreal.
Zachary White steps back up.
The last inning, somehow do it. They're down.
Zach White got a single in his last at bat. Looking to continue his hit streak. He's got a hit last game as well. We mentioned the record of games that they base hit. Now 2. Still gives him a long way to go, but he is on the right track as he watches ball 1. That one gets away from Buckles. 2-0 now. Pitch is in. Fouled off for the first strike of the at-bat. 2-1 now.
Come here, Zach.
That one way outside. 3-1 now.
Good seeing you.
Hitters count here for the catcher. That one outside, and he will trot his way down to first base.
Second baseman number 2 from Seton Hall University, Michael Cantiliano.
Cantiliano stepping back into the box. Cantiliano went down swinging in his last at-bat. Looking to do something with a runner on now. Going there. Nice fastball. Cantiliano a little late on that one. 0-1. Second pitch comes in there for a strike as well. Cantiliano has yet to swing. It faces an 0-2 count here. Long way to go. 0-2 count now. Much better position Buckles has been in so far. That one in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, 1-2 now. Florida State versus Seton Hall right now. That pitch comes in. Still a little outside there. Crop dusters don't like the call. Cantiliano continues to fight with a 2-2 count. Pitch comes in on a quick foul ball to the third base dugout. That one was 88 in the zone. We didn't get the exit speed. It was coming in mighty fast though. Still 2-2. That one low and another full count.
Let's go, Bobby.
Couple of nice at-bats for the Giants. Buckles takes a deep breath on the mound now before getting set. 3-2-1 out. The pitch comes in, a high fastball. Cantiliano goes down swinging once again.
Batting shortstop number 13 from St. John River State, Ryan.
2 outs now. Zach White remains on first base. Giants are still up 3-0. Buckles gets his first strikeout in his outing. Little wild pitch there from Buckles allows Zach White to take second base for free there. Count is now 1-0 to Luke Kiefer. Sorry, this is Ryan Maxey, excuse me. As Buckles steps off the mound, brings his catcher, has a word with him. One and 0 count now. Runner on second base here. That pitch comes in. Maxey disagreed with it before the call was made. Maxey thought that was low and out. However, it goes down for his first strike. That one inside, gets away from the catcher, and Zach White takes third base as well. Now with 2 outs, the Giants have a runner on third base here. And a 2-1 count. Actually is a sophomore at St. John's River State College. Resides in Woodsboro, Maryland. That one is too low as well to bring in another 3-1 count. Pitch comes in. Foul ball now. Full count once again. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner on third base. Giants lead 3-0. Chance for the incoming freshman to close out the inning here. Pitch comes in. This one is lined right to the shortstop of the Crop Dusters, and the inning will come to an end. Zach White unable to score there. And Buckles gets out of the inning without taking any damage. Score remains 3-0 now as we enter the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be right back with you, the Giants. Welcome back now as we enter the bottom of the 4th inning here. Still a score of 3-0. Giants holding the lead. Big cut there from the Jacksonville sophomore, Cade Walter. Wild Saints still on the mound for the Giants. He is in a 1-1 count now. That one. Nice low ball in the zone there. Swing and a miss from Walter. 1-2 now. That one, a foul tip, strike 3. Nice K there. For the Giants, quick 1 out in this inning. Carter Ritchie stepping back up. He walked in his first at-bat. Ritchie, one of the 2 VCU players on this starting lineup, looking to get on base once again. Wild Soul's pitch comes in. That one just too low and out. Ball 1. First strike of the at-bat for Wild Soul. One and one now. Pitch comes in. Nice off speed there. 2-1 count now. That one just clipping the inside part of the zone. Wild Soul looking for his second K of the inning. That one comes in as a line drive to left field, and that will fall for Ritchie. It's his first hit of the game. Reaches first base there as the UMD commit steps up again. Kiefer hit into a fielder's choice in his last at-bat. Looking to make some magic happen with a runner on first base now. Wild Till's first pitch comes in. Familiar spot, low and outside for ball 1. Foul ball hit right in my direction. Brings the count to 1-1 here. Another successful outing from a Giants starter to begin this game. That one just a little too low. Now it brings the count to 2-1. Crop Dusters haven't been able to make anything really happen on the base pass yet. Had a runner on third earlier this game. However, they weren't able to bring anything in with that. As strike 2 comes in there. As Wild Till's off speed has been lights out so far. 2-2 count now. This pitch comes in. Just a little outside now for Wild Till's first full count of the game here. 3-2, 1 out, runner on first base.
Go win it. Got this, baby. Right out, let's go.
As they walk there for the Terrapin.
Batting next to first baseman, number 30.
With that, there's a mound visit. Head coach. I believe there won't be a pitching change yet, but they are getting arms warm.
It might have been a Wallace.
Coach TJ Brockway, talking to his middle infield, asking Russo how much longer he thinks he can go himself.
All right, Crop Dusters fans, the first baseman, number 30 from the University of Utah, Rome Clyde.
Did you say Hudson or Dallas?
Stepping up to the plate now from the University of Utah is Roan Klein. Klein has seen a lot of action in the field at first base. Looking to make an impact here with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. This one grounded to shortstop. It's a little dribbler though. Third base takes it. Throw comes over and first baseman now going home for the ball. That was Bryce Rudisill. Makes a throw to home. Zach White not able to deliver the tag there as the Crop Dusters bring in their first run of the game. Rudisill wasn't able to hold in that ball. Came right off the top of his glove. That will bring in the Crop Dusters' first run of the game. Stepping back up to the plate is their game commit, RJ Kromick. So now he's a runner on third base, looking to drive him in. Klein at first doesn't steal second right away. Zach White has already thrown someone out in this game. The first 2 pitches are too low.
Pretty pitch, pretty pitch.
2-0 count now to the Fighting Irish. That one comes in as 3 low pitches in a row. 3-0 count now with a runner on third as the Giants' lead just fell to 2. Still only 1 out here. Giants still have the opportunity to force a double play. So that one is right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, 1 pitch, let's go.
Double play here would be crucial for the Giants. So that one is too low. It's RJ swinging for strike 2.
Come on, compete. Come on, Brandon.
3-2 now as Wild Saint has fought back to a full count. Big pitch coming in here.
Yeah!
And that is strike 3. RJ goes down swinging.
Right here.
The Giants dugout knew it before the ump made the call. Great pitch there. Just gets the inside of the zone for RJ. He is not happy about that one. Nevertheless, the Giants get to relax as now there's 2 outs. The Wild Saint could end the inning himself here. As Parker Ridden steps up to the plate.
Hi, boy.
Follows up his strikeout with another strike.
Come on, 2 more.
0-1 count now. Second pitch makes it 1-1. Klein has yet to even attempt to steal second base. Third pitch comes in here. That one fouled off by the crop duster. Ridden, another University of Indiana player. Teammates with starting pitcher Ryan O'Bohr. One-two count now. As Klein tried to steal second base there. It doesn't matter as strike 3 is called. Another K for Wild Saint. Ridden went down swinging there, and that brings the end to the 4th inning as the Giants will look to gain back their 1 run and more. We will take a break here and we'll be right back with you in the Giants Broadcasting Network.
If anything, I can do it too. So it's easier when I don't have to just clean up.
Welcome back to the 5th inning here as Ryan Maxey excuse me, this is not Ryan Maxey, this is Brady Powell back up. Sorry about that. Brady Powell watches strike 1 as Charlie Buckles returns to the mound after he's able to limit See, he stopped the bleeding fully. It was a scary inning for sure, though, as Powell watches strike 1 and 2 here. Powell, one of the guys who hit a dribbler, allowed him to reach first base. Sees his first ball of the at-bat now, looking to fight. This next pitch comes in here. That one is ball 2 now. 2-2. And once again, Buckles has brought himself back to a full count here. It's been 3 of those in his 2-inning outing so far. Full count pitch coming in now. Strike 3 called by the umpire. Powell thought it was inside. Was walking down the first base. And that will bring in the first out of the inning here.
Next is center fielder number 8 from Ranger College, Jaden Brown.
Back up to the plate now is Giants star Jaden Brown. Has a home run and a single in this game so far. He was the first and second runs to score in this game. It's hit in by Danny Orr. And he scored himself on his home run as he sees 2 balls to start his at-bat. Jaden Brown has been by far the best Giant at the plate this season. As he hits a ground ball to second base there, fielded backhand. Throw on the run made, and it is completed successfully. Nice play there by Will Henson. As Jaden Brown does not reach the bases for the first time in this game, Danny Orr steps up again. Orr had the 2 RBI double in his last at-bat. As this one is fouled way out of there, down the first base line. 1-0 count. Buckles seems to have a nice recovery second inning here. Brings in the second pitch. Where's that bat? For strike 2. A lot more strikes here we're seeing from Buckles. Looking to get his second punch out of the inning here. 0-2, 2 outs. Still 3-1. That pitch is 2 outside there. The count is now 2-2. Sorry about the camera there. It was hit by a fan. However, strike 3 is called there, or went down swinging, and that will end the inning. Once again, I apologize for the camera. However, the Giants were not able to have a base runner reach there. 1-2-3 inning for the Florida State commit. And now we will take a break as the crop dusters perform the Cotton Eye Joe here. We will be back with you. This is the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Hello and welcome back to the Gaithersburg Giants broadcast. We enter the bottom of the 5th inning here with a pitching change for the Giants. Now pitching is number 32, Hudson Green. Hudson is a sophomore at Wesleyan University here, making his first outing for the Giants. As Green has a meeting with his catcher, Zach White, before his first at-bat to number 1, Ahmad Duff. Duff struck out looking in his last at-bat, was not happy with it. Looking to improve on that performance here. That first one is hit down the left field line, and it is going to be foul. Just foul there. I mean, you can count the number of feet that was foul on one hand there. Crop dusters thought they had a stand-up double. However, just strike one. Hudson Green with a lower arm delivery angle than we've seen. Seems to be a common play from the Giants when they bring in relief pitchers. Second pitch of the bat comes in. That one too high. 1-1 count now to the Alabama player, Duff. Duff fouls that one right back into your guys' view. Luckily, a new installed net kept that from hitting the spectators as Duff enters a 1-2 count now. This pitch is in and low. 2-2 now. 2-2 count as Green looks to maintain this 2-run lead. That one is ripped into right field. However, it is able to be caught safely. A routine foul ball. Excuse me, not foul ball, pop fly. And Duff has yet to reach the base this game as the first out of Green's outing is made. He faces now number 25, Will Henson. Will Henson has a strikeout looking and a base knock. On the first pitch there, little off-speed that got away from Green there will send Henson down the base paths. That one seemed to catch Green in an awkward area there as he walks before he begins to slowly jog down the first base. That one only coming at 66 miles per hour. Just got away from it. However, he reaches first base as Andrew Kell steps up again.
Get on top. Get on top.
First pitch to Kell comes in high for ball 1. Hudson Green just finished up his freshman season at Wesleyan. He had 2 innings pitched for them. He had 4 hits given up and 2 strikeouts. As he is now in a 2-0 count with the second hitter for the Crop Dusters. That one again just too low. 3-0 count now with a runner on first base. Hudson with a deep breath before delivering. That pitch comes in, and it is too high there. As
Batting next to left fielder number 6 from
First
Jacksonville
walk of this
University.
inning. We have a walk and a hit by pitch.
Walter.
Crop Dusters now have a runner on first and second as Zach White goes to visit his pitcher for the second time in this outing. Still 1 out, and the Giants have a 2-run lead. Cade Walter steps up again, struck out in his last at-bat. Player from down south in Jacksonville. Now is an opportunity here with a runner in scoring position. Both runners go to steal. Zach White throw down to third base, not in time. Will Henson slides in safely as Kell takes second base without a worry. Runners now on second and third. Count is 1-0 here. 1-1 now. Lots more slower speeds and a lot more off speed we're seeing here from Green. Trying to throw off the Crop Dusters' timing. Does this next one come in? Check swing for a foul ball there. Unfortunate situation for Walter. Puts him in a 1-2 count now as Green is searching for his first punch out. Strikeout here would be huge. This 1-2 pitch comes in here.
Yeah.
That one just a little outside there for the umpire. The Giants thought they had that one. So you hear the good spot chance. 2-2 count now for the Wesleyan Cardinal. Now another curveball there. Strike 3 swinging. That one coming in at only 64 miles per hour. Reaching the top of the zone, though. 2 outs now. And as I said before, that makes getting out of this inning clean a lot easier for the Giants. As big man Carter Ritchie steps up. Carter Ritchie has a walk and a base knock. Another base knock here would likely tie up the game for the Crop Dusters. So that first one is fouled off. The reason I say that is Green still has a ways to go. Strikeout here would end the inning and keep a 2-run lead. One and 0 count. Some more off speed. That one.
Be smart.
We haven't seen a lot of pitches even reach the 70s here. That one coming in at 69. Speed does not matter though. As Green is hitting the zone. 0-2 count now with 2 outs. Pitch comes in here. That one just fouled down the third base line. Henson was 30 feet from home plate there before Blue made a call. And the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Giants 3, Crop Dusters 1. Bottom of the 5th now. Pitch comes in just outside there. One of the faster pitches we've seen there for Green. As there is now a 1-2 count with Ritchie still a long ways to go. 1-2 pitch. That one is hit right towards the shortstop. Not able to hold it though. Crop Dusters are rounding Kell, and Kell is going to make it in safely. And just like that, the Crop Dusters have tied up this game now with a base knock from Carter Ritchie. Giants not able to make the play there. And just like that, we have a tie game. Just an unfortunate unfortunate situations there for the Giants. Ball caught. Brian Maxey on a quick hop. Skips by his glove. As Luke Kiefer steps up once again. That one comes in for ball one. Kiefer has only reached on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat, as he is now in a 2-0 count with that one coming in too high. Tie ball game now. The bottom of the fifth. Still some ways to go in this game. The strike there as Green is back on track to stop the bleeding for the Giants. Green is staring down the first base at Richie. Then delivers a ball. 3-1 now. Green has to fight back here to end this inning. So that one is fouled off, and Kiefer loses the bat there. Don't know if he's trying to hold off on that swing or what happened, but that left his hands, hits the backstop. That last hit was crucial for the Crop Dusters. Screen at one point had Richie in a 0-2 count there. Nevertheless, the Giants must continue on as they're now in a full count situation here. Screen looks to end the inning. That one is hit far down the left field line, however foul. As the count remains 3-2 here. Kiefer on the fight. Got some chatter coming from the Crop Dusters dugout as they look to continue their 2-out rally.
Come on, baby, baby.
3-2. And that one, a check swing there. Kiefer goes too far, though, for the K. That will bring an end to the bottom of the fifth. A successful one for the Crop Dusters as they have tied the score now. The Giants now return to the dugout looking to bring back their lead here in the top of the sixth. We'll be right back with you to see if the Giants are able to do so on the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the broadcast as Babayev from San Mateo College looks to begin the Giants' journey back to the lead. Babayev grounded out in the first inning. First pitch he sees from Buckles is low. pitch comes in, that one even lower, bouncing on the plate. 2-0 count now. Babayev with the high school IMG, now playing in California, has played coast to coast here. As he comes back to the East Coast, a little more northern. So he rips that one to third base. Ball is fielded cleanly, throw is made, and Klein was just able to stay on the bag for that one. Came off right after making the catch. And that will bring in the first out of this inning here. Again, Klein continuing his busy day in the field. As Magnus Krieger steps up. Had one of the many ground outs in the first way through this lineup. First pitch he sees is a ball. The Giants have done well in their first and now this game to get early leads here. However, both of them, they have struggled to maintain. As Krieger sees ball 2. 2-0, 1 out now. It's 3 balls in a row now. For the Seminole. Buckles takes second to wipe his forehead before stepping back onto the bump. Comes to deliver the 3-0 pitch here. That one right down the pipe for strike 1. Krieger still looking for something perfect here. Not in any type of worry. 3-1 pitch. And that one, umpire says is good enough. Krieger thought it was too low, was ready to toss the bat, and now he is in a full count situation here. Buckles can't seem to escape the full counts as he looks to win this one. Full count. And that one too far out for the umpire, and Krieger will take first base. Now with 1 out, the Giants have their first runner on as Bryce Rudisell steps back up. Rudisell is a ground out and a pop out. First one, Rudisell sees is low. Buckles definitely some trouble finding the zone here. Pitch count is high for the 3 innings he's played as he exchanges his first pitch ball for a second pitch strike. Buckles. Third pitch comes in. That one hits the dirt. And he is safe. Wow. Sorry for the pause, but a pitch in the dirt there from Buckles. Catcher Parker Ridden was miraculously able to keep in front of him. Krieger didn't expect him to, took off for second base. However, he just made it under the tag there. Now the Giants have a runner in scoring position in a 2-1 count. Foul ball there brings the count to 2-2, but man, that was a close play at second base. Krieger made a nice move, very clean slide to stay safe there. Now puts him in a position to gain the lead and back for the Giants. 2-2 count now, 1 out. Tie ball game in the 6th. One is roped down the first base line. Came off the bat at 91. However, it was far foul. Nice cloudy, cool afternoon we have here at Olney Boys and Girls Club. As the Giants search for their first win of the season here. That one is popped up to right field. As Krieger tagged up to third base here. Throw was not on line. Krieger got in there quickly. Some banter from the Giants dugout. And the fly out advances the runner, however, brings the Giants to 2 outs now. As Zach White, who has had a good day at the plate so far, is in a crucial situation here to gain the lead for the Giants. Zach White has a walk and a base knock here. As he swings at strike one. Raymond was able to hang on to it in the glove. Goes nowhere near far enough for Krieger to think about home. 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1. And this one is roped into left field, however, goes right to where left fielder Cade Walter is standing, and that will bring an end to the top of the 6th there. Giants not able to score their runner on third there. However, now they have to go out and try to hold the Crop Dusters from taking their first lead of the game. We'll be right back with you at the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network here as we have a new pitcher stepping in for the Giants, number 9, Alexander Angelidis, the uncommitted sophomore from Frederick, Maryland, coming in here to try and maintain the tie for the Giants. Zach White coming up for a meeting ending with a fist bump between his pitcher. Trying to build the confidence for Angelinas. As we have a new player for the Crop Dusters.
The first baseman, number 30, Roan Klein.
Excuse me, not a new player. This is Roan Klein. Player's name I have said almost too much this broadcast. Talking about his defense. Klein. Reach on Aaron is at bat as he pops one here to shallow left field. Some late communications there coming from the Giants. And the easy play is made there. Quick 1 out to start Angelidis' outing. As RJ Cormete steps up again. He struck out looking in the last at-bat. Looking to do better here. Angelidis with an aggressive windup there, as you can see. That one just came in a little too high. However, has to be feeling confident after his quick first out. 1-0 pitch here. That 1-2 inside. Brings it to 2-0 now. Bottom of the 6th now. Giants now with 3 more opportunities to extend the lead here. 2-0 pitch comes in, make that 3-0. After a hot start, Angelides has himself in a tough situation here. 3-0. Switches out. Didn't like the ball he got first. Changes it to go into this 3-0 count. That one is too high as well, and there's a 4-pitch walk there. And RJ will reach the bases for the first time this game and be Crop Dusters' first runner on in the bottom of the 6th here, as Parker Ridden steps up again. So after a hot start there, Angelides with a back pick finds himself with 1 out, runner on first base here. So that first pitch comes in. This is a pop fly between the left field and center fielder. And it's the second pop fly of the inning now. The second first pitch pop fly, I should say, as the Alabama Crimson Tide, Ahmad Duff steps up again. Another player who struck out looking in his last at-bat. Looking to start a 2-out rally here. That first one comes in as a strike. It's the first strike recorded for Angelides this inning. He was able to throw 2 outs without recording a strike, because that one falls in for a ball. 1-1 count now. RJ a little mad himself on the base path there. Didn't take advantage of the loose ball. Just remains on first base. Oh, low one there. Loses it again, though. And on that pitch, RJ takes second base. However, Duff swung at that one and finds himself in a 1-2 count now. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Crop Dusters 3, Giants 3. Duff fixing the batting gloves before stepping back into the box here. Chance for Angelides to end the inning. And a strike 3 there. A high fastball as he ends the inning. A successful inning for the Giants there. No hits allowed, 1 walk. And the Giants now will have another opportunity to take the lead. We will see if they do when we come back on the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcasting Network.
Favorite part of being in the Crop Dusters game? I noticed.
Welcome back to the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network as the Crop Dusters begin at the top of the 7th with a new pitcher. Number 37, Angel Santiano Cruz, the 6'2 sophomore from Richmond University. Santiago pitched 9 innings for the Spiders. Had a record of 5-2. Had 11 hits recorded against them and 8 strikeouts. Looking to continue the successful bullpen play for the Crop Dusters.
Go 2.
As Cantiliano steps up once again for the Giants. Cantiliano has 2 strikeouts so far. As that first one flew over Crop Dusters catcher Parker Ridden for ball 1.
He's got to just hit it within 6 games. I didn't take it tonight, so he doesn't.
1-0 pitch here. That one comes in for Cruz's first strike of the outing. Cruz has a almost dino arm-like delivery. That one came in at 89 miles per hour though. Has some off speed there. Not able to find the zone. It's always tough to see a 91 mile per hour pitch followed up with a 73 mile per hour one. Cantiliano does not fall for it though. 2-1 now. That fastball just too low. Cantiliano enters a hitter's count now, 3-1. Cantiliano looking to get on base for the first time in this game. The pitch. Foul there from Cantiliano. I've not mentioned yet, Cantiliano, one of the 2 Seton Hall players. Like I mentioned, looking to get on base for the first time this game. As Cruz enters his first full count in his outing here. 3-2 pitch. Delivered. Some off speed there. Cantiliano able to fight it off. Another 73 mile per hour pitch came in there. Good fight from Cantiliano. 5+ pitch at bat. Trying to come up on top here. The pitch. This one, high pop fly, is just going to leave the infield and will be an easy catch for shortstop Luke Kiefer. Hard at bat fought, and Cruz comes out on top for the first out of this inning. Shortstop Ryan Maxey stepping up. Gets a strikeout and a walk so far, looking to record his first hit. The Giants haven't had an opportunity in their last time behind the plate. They were running on third base, weren't able to convert him though. Looking to do something here with 1 out. As Maxey sees ball 1. Cruz gets his call. Deep breath before delivering the pitch. That one, 87 mile per hour fastball. Finds the outside of the zone for ball 2. Cruz comes set once again to deliver the 2-0 pitch. This one, another pop out. Another ball to shortstop Luke Kiefer. That one a little deeper. However, is a quick 2-out situation for the Giants here.
Starting left fielder number 19 from Radford University, Brady Powell.
And Brady Powell steps up once again. Brady Powell has a pop out, a single, and a strikeout so far. Looking to go 500 here. Along with going 500, the quest for a 2-out rally begins with a ball. Cruz has a lot of variety in his speed. That one coming at 77. So we've seen low 70s, mid 70s, low 90s. As that one skips off the plate for ball 2. Ready now. Hitters count here 2-0, 2 outs. This one has popped up. It's going to go foul. Will the right fielder get there in time? He does not. One took one hop into the Crop Dusters bullpen. Andrew Kell not able to get there in time. This is now 2-1 to Powell.
What's going on?
2-1 pitch comes in for a strike. Another nice off-speed pitch there from Cruz brings the count back to 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. The score is tied 3-3 here. As Cruz takes another deep breath for the pitch. This one is grounded. Shortstop Krieger has made both outs this inning. Make it 3. Umpire took a second before making that call. Was signaling for the out punch. Hesitated and then committed. Krieger with all 3 outs at shortstop in that inning will stop the Giants from taking back the lead here as we enter the bottom of the 7th inning. We will see what the Crop Dusters have in store on the Gaithersburg Giants broadcast network. Welcome back now to the bottom of the 7th as Angelides returns to the mound for the Giants, looking to keep his scoreless outing going. If you were not here for it, Angelides recorded 2 pop-outs his last outing with a walk and finished with a strikeout. Looking to top Cruz, the Crop Dusters pitcher, in a 1-2-3 inning here. As the top of the Crop Dusters lineup comes up once again, as Will Henson steps up with a single, strikeout, and walk. Angelides' first pitch, a high fastball there, fouled off down the third base line. 1-0. Excuse me, that is 0-1. Small but mighty Angelides gets his sign. Pitch comes in here, a foul ball this time down the first base line. Quickly 0-2 count for the second baseman from VCU.
Smart here.
This one down the third base line, but it is fair. The throw comes in, and it is a nice play there.
Think about it. Think about it.
Batting next to right fielder number 31 from Salisbury.
Nice play there by Danny Orr.
Yeah.
Danny Orr, again, a sophomore from UMBC, fields that cleanly, makes a nice throw over to first base. And that will be the first out in the bottom of the 7th here. As Andrew Kell steps up again. Another foul ball there. That one going straight back to the backstop. Not a lot of strikes looking taken by Angelides here. However, he will take foul balls any day of the week now. 0-1. That's some nice off speed there, something we haven't seen too much in this inning. As Kell goes down for strike 2. Oh, 2 count now for the Salisbury Seagull. Strike 3. Excuse me, sorry, that hit him. It just nicked him. It nicked him so short that Zach White was still able to catch that ball. Nevertheless, Kell will trot on down to first base. Now up to bat is Cade Walter. Struck out in his last at bat. This one a ground ball to first base. They're gonna get the when they call a foul ball.
Off what? Hold on, time, Blue. Blue, time.
Coach of the Giants, TJ, is gonna step out to talk to the umpire about the foul ball call. And they believe it was off the batter's foot.
Continue to going forward. Nothing changed.
So that will bring in the first strike of this at bat. Giants were hoping for that to be in play. However, the count remains 0-1. Runner still on first base here. As that one comes in for strike 2. Angelides not struggling to find the strike zone at all. 0-2, 1 out. Once again, score is still tied. It's been that way since the 5th. That one just a little too high there. Giants dugout tells Angelides to keep that up. Good miss there. 1-2. Angelides takes a look back at first base before coming set. Deep breath before the pitch. Runner goes. Throw down from Zach White there. Bounces. Not there in time. Pitch came in at 83. Just a good jump there from Kell. That pitch also came in as a ball, so we have a 2-2 count now with a runner on second base. After the first thrown out, Zach White is 0 for 2 on opportunities. A 2-2 count now with a runner on second. That pitch comes in just outside there. And the first full count for Angelides. Angelides, no look back at the runner here. That one too high. Runners on first and second now for the Crop Dusters as Coach TJ Parackway comes out for a mound visit. Once again, is the head coach, so we're not expecting a pitching change yet. Just meeting to talk with the team, with the infield. The Giants not in any serious danger yet. However, they do have a runner in scoring position to deal with. And only 1 out. Crop Dusters in a force-out situation, however. This situation can go either way here as the home plate umpire comes to break up the mound visit to get this game back going again. Angelides is going to come up and face the senior from BCU, Carter Ritchie. Ritchie has a walk and a single so far. A much older roster the Giants have faced 2 times in a row. Last night against the T-Bolts and today against the Crop Dusters. As the Giants do not have a single senior in the lineup. Only one junior in Brady Powell. As that one hit the dirt first for ball 1. Angelides, the deep breath here. Look back at second base before delivering the pitch. That one in there for strike 1. 1-1, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Angelides with the pitch. Almost similar spot there. Comes in for strike 2. 1-2 now. Angelides looking to bring the Giants 1 out closer to the top of the 8th. That one a foul ball there. Richie was as light as you can be on that ball, however, manages to keep himself alive. Still 1-2. Sophomore against senior. Can Angelides come out on top? A pitch. And that one is low. Umpire says low, and the Giants once again don't like it. That one just 2 outside there, brings the count to 2-2. Not full yet. As Richie continues to fight. Base runners go to steal, and that causes second baseman to move. And the Crop Dusters will take the lead for the first time this game. As Cade Walter rounds it home. Excuse me, that was not Walter, that was Andrew Kell. Walter is on third base. Both base runners went to steal, causing second baseman Cantiliano to head over to the base. However, it was hit to right where he was standing before. Runners are now on first and third with 1 out, and the Crop Dusters have the lead. That first pitch comes in high to number 13, Luke Kiefer. Kiefer, once again, the freshman from the incoming freshman, to the University of Maryland, made all 3 outs last inning at shortstop. Looking for some highlights at the plate there as he sees his first strike of the at-bat. Score stands 4-3 now. Crop Dusters in the lead. It's first base runner goes to steal. Ground ball to shortstop there. That ball soars in now. Richie, who stole second, rounds to third. Andrew Kell scored on that play, of course. And another situation where the runner on first was going to steal, causing the middle infield to move. So some hesitation there. Causes a bobble and an overthrow. And that will be the end of Angelides' night. As the Crop Dusters now have a 2-run lead in this inning, with runners still on first and third. Coming into the game now, it's number 6, Jaden Ovilas. If you're here for the first game, you'd hear me mention me and Jaden's youth baseball connection, as we both played for Diggin Baseball. He had a successful outing against the Senators in the season opener. He had 2 innings, a couple of strikeouts, no runs given up. And we will take a break as Jaden warms up here. And we'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th on the Giants Broadcasting Network. A quick break there brings us back. Oviles did not need too many to get warm there. Oviles finished his freshman year at St. Joe's. Now coming into a sticky situation here. Needing 2 outs to get out of the inning with a runner on third. Sorry about the scoreboard there. The Cropdusters hold a 2-run lead. As a quick off-speed pitch there comes in for strike one. Rome Klein was way early on that one. It's a ground ball there. Another situation where runner on first was going to steal in the middle. Infield moves, scoring another run for the Cropdusters. 3 unfortunate situations. And just like that, the Cropdusters have scored the same amount of runs they had going into the inning here, extend their lead to 3. They tied the largest lead of the game from the Giants, now with an opportunity to extend it. And as I said there, an unfortunate situation. Ryan Maxey didn't really have any opportunity there to make a play. As Oviles delivers a first pitch strike there. 0-1 now. And yeah, unfortunate is definitely the word to describe these last 3 plays. The Giants' middle infield just keep getting caught. There's an off-speed pitch there. Finds the gap between first and third. Cropdusters rounding home here, and it'll be safe. Luke Kiefer, the freshman, scores for the first time this game as the Cropdusters extend their lead to 4. The score is 7-3 now. Runners still on first and second as number 19, Parker Ridden, steps up again. Getting a pep talk from his third base coach. The Giants continue to escape the bottom of the 7th here. So 3 successful hit and runs in a row give the Cropdusters 4 runs in this inning. Oviles comes set. Delivers. That one's swinging for strike 1. Still the bottom of the 7th. Cropdusters with a 4-run lead. Runners on first and second. That one fouled off the back for strike 2 now.
Let's go, baby, come on. Next one pitch, baby. Come on.
0-2 now, the chance for the Giants to record the second out of the inning. Jaden shakes off the first, likes the second. Takes a look back. Takes 2 looks back at second base before delivering the pitch. That one too high. Slipping off the mound for a second there. RJ Cromratz and Roan Klein are on base for the Cropdusters as that one just gets away from Jaden Oviles. Nice play there by Giants catcher White to keep that in front of him. 2-2 now. Some off speed there for strike 3. Foul tip back into White's mitt there will bring in the second out of the inning.
number 1 from the
And yeah, that one coming in at only 73 miles per hour, following up an 86 mile per hour pitch, will send the University of Indianapolis, catcher back to the dugout as Ahmad Duff continues to search for his first hit in this game. Going off speed there, just a little too high, brings in ball 1 for the Crimson Tide. Crop Dusters looking for some 2-out magic now to continue to extend their lead. Giants looking to eliminate it. That one's a little too low for ball 2.
Go, Jake. Don't get one pitch. Come on, Jake. Hey, Jake. Here we go.
Jaden gets the call. One look back at second base. That one coming in too high once again. 3-0 count here.
Let's go.
Viola steps off, gathers himself for receiving his call. Deep breath before delivering the pitch. Nice fastball right down Main Street for strike 1. Vilas doesn't like the first one. Comes set. The pitch. That one for strike 2. And Duff thought he had the walk there. He stands mistaken as Vilas fights back to a full count here. Down 3-0. Looking to end this inning for the Giants. 3-2, 2 outs, runners on first and second. 4-run lead for the Crop Dusters. A foul ball there, that one way foul. Much too early on that. Count remains full. 3-2, 2 outs. Both base runners are going to be running on the pitch here. So who knows what RJ can do at first base if a ball's put in play here. Don't have to worry about that as Vilas delivers another nice off-speed ball for strike 3 there. Ends the inning. And the Giants come back into the dugout. Down 4, looking to tie and gain their lead back. Going to be more difficult now, but we will see what they can do in the top of the 8th once we come back. This is the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network as we enter the top of the 8th with the Giants down 7-3. An unfortunate inning where the Crop Dusters abused the hit and run call, allowing 3 runners to score. 4, as Jaden Brown steps up to the plate. He's been the best hitter for the Giants this season so far. Had a home run in his first at-bat, a single in his second, grounded out the last time. Looking to begin the rally back for the Giants. Cruz' first pitch comes in. Sends another ground ball to second base. A little bouncy. And Brown almost beats the call. Umpire calls him out. Brown almost catching the crop dusters, sleeping out there. However, Brown will go down for out 1. Now stepping up to the plate is Danny Orr. Danny Orr has 2 RBIs and his double in his first at bat as he sees first pitch strike 1. Cruz is still on the mound for the Crop Dusters. As Cruz faces down to Orr. Catches Danny on a check swing there. Quickly 0-2 for the UMBC retriever. 0-2, 1 out. Pitch delivery from Cruz. That one too high. 1-2 now. And the pitch.
Oh boy.
Orr able to hold his bat on that one. Fights back to 2-2. Cruz here looking for the second out of this inning. That's a strike 3 call. Orr goes down swinging. And a quick 2 outs for the Giants there. Brings up Babayev. Babayev has 2 ground outs today. Looking to reach the base for the first time. This Cruz looks for another 1-2-3 inning. Babayev fouls that one back for strike 1. Cruz here has been pretty consistent at 88 miles per hour. We've seen a few off-speed pitches, mostly relying on the fastball though. Just as I say that, a nice off-speed pitch comes in. However, Babayev able to hold off on that, bringing the count to 1-1.
Come on, kid, let's go, baby. Come on, Eric. Go, Sticks.
Babayev. One too low as well. Bringing to count to 2-1.
Minus 14 on the change.
2-1, 2 outs. Score still stands 7-3. So the Giants are looking to start a 2-out rally here. Babayev lines that one way foul the first base line. Count is now 2-2. Babayev with a deep breath before stepping into the box here. Back fit goes in first, following by the first. Cruz quickly stands ready at the mound. Deep breath before the pitch comes in, more off speed, bounces on the plate, and we have a full count here. Top of the 8th now, 2 outs, 7-3, Crop Dusters lead. 5 in the box quicker this time. As Cruz takes more time delivering this pitch. That one comes in too low. Once again, 3 low pitches from Cruz. Will allow Babayev to get on first base and possibly start the 2-out rally. Magnus Krieger now at the plate. Krieger was at shortstop all 3 times He had to run over to cover second base for the steal as a ball was hit his direction before. So that one comes in low and outside for ball 1. Giants only with one more opportunity after this inning, looking to get anything they can. Cruz, a backhand look to first base here for delivering the pitch, and that one is a swing and a miss from Krieger. Brings the count to 1-1. No off speed there, just a fastball Krieger was not able to make contact with. Cruz now. This one popped up high in the infield.
2 outs, Aaron.
It's a little dark.
2 outs, Aaron.
As that will end the inning now. Babayev, not a 1, 2, and 3 inning. However, you stop the Giants from scoring at all as the score remains 7-3 here, entering the bottom of the 8th as the Crop Dusters look to expand on their lead. We'll take a break and be right back with you on the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network as we enter the bottom of the 8th inning with the Crop Dusters still up 7-3 here. We have a pitching change for the Gaithersburg Giants. On the bump now is number 21, Alex Cromwell from Towson. Cromwell's a 6'2", 190-pound Baltimore, Maryland native. The redshirt freshman recorded 1 inning for the Towson Tigers. Looking to make his start for the Giants. Facing off against the top of the lineup, number 25, Will Henson. First pitch for Cromwell comes in too high, reaches 90 miles per hour though, the fastest ball we've seen thrown this game. Will be tough to make contact with that if he's able to find the zone. That one, 89, just off the top, however, just fouled off by the VCU senior. Brings the count to 1-1. Cromwell delivers. Some off speed there. Is a good pitch. Had Henson way early on it, coming off the top of the bat. Brings the count to 1-2. Now. Giants looking to have a quick, scoreless, especially inning. This one is again fouled way out back. Giants with a not too small deficit to fill with 1 more innings of hits. Count remains 1-2 now.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, kid. Here we go, baby.
The pitch. That one comes in for strike 3. again, 90 miles per hour there. Hence, I thought it was outside. But that will bring in the first out in the bottom of the 8th as the 2-spot Andrew Kell comes in. Kell was the first run to score in the 4-run inning for the Crop Dusters. Looking to get on base once again and have a repeat of last inning. That pitch comes in for a ball, but I mean, it says one thing if one of the batters who led off last inning is almost leading off again. Shows the success the Crop Dusters had. As Cromwell falls with another ball. 2-0 now.
Come on, kid, here we go.
Cromwell comes set, delivers. That one in there for strike one. Consistently 90 miles per hour we've seen from the Towson Tiger. 2-1 now. That one just a little too low. Some good missed shouts from the Gaithersburg Giants dugout. Brings the count to 3-1 now. Interested to see how Kell attacks this. Kell looking ready to swing. Does not, as that one is too high and will take first base once again. Now we will see how a Crop Dusters coaching staff attacks the hit and run once again with a high success rate last inning. As Cade Walter, another run scored last inning, steps into the box once again. Cromwell with a quick check before delivering the pitch as Zach White's glove falls off and instantly sprints to the ball. A nice recovery for him, keeps Kell at first. That one also came in as a ball. Interesting situation there. 1-0 now. As Cromwell gives 2 looks before coming set. That one also outside. Or ball 2. Two and 0. 1 out. Crop Duster 7, Giants 3. That one in there for strike 1. That one not as far outside. First strike of the at-bat. 2-1 pitch. This one is a fly ball hit into left field. Will be an easy out there for a Giant out in left field. I believe that's number 19, Brady Powell. And there are now 2 outs for the Giants as the Crop Dusters look to keep this inning alive and gain some insurance runs. With Carter Ritchie stepping up again. Carter Ritchie had a single that scored 2 RBIs last inning. Cromwell's first pitch to him is a strike. Some off speed we've seen there. That went down to 78. Starting off with a strike in this at-bat. Big man on the mound. Delivers the second pitch. This one foul tipped for strike 2. After a 2 pretty hectic at-bats, it's quickly 0-2 now for Cromwell, looking to close out the 8th. Ritchie looking to extend it. Cromwell set, delivers. That one just too low there. It's more off speed. 1-2 now.
Come on, kid.
Foul ball there. It's one of the poles of this newly installed net the Crop Dusters have at their OBGC home field. Count remains 1-2.
Come on, baby, finish it, let's go. Hey. Finish it, baby, let's go.
Some encouragement from the Giants dugout for this next pitch. That one in there for strike 3, 90 miles per hour, top of the zone. Richie wasn't even thinking about hitting that one, and now the Giants with one more opportunity to tie or gain the lead back in this game. They need 4 to tie and extend the game. We will see if they are able to when we come back with you in the Gaithersburg Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the top of the 9th inning, where the Gaithersburg Giants need 4 runs to extend this game. Looking to begin the comeback is number 50, Bryce Rudisell. Rudisell is 0 for 3 with a ground out and 2 pop outs. Looking to start some magic here for the Giants. Still on the mound is Cruz for the Crop Dusters. First pitch comes in low. Cruz has only faced 7 batters. Going 1, 2, 3. The first time we saw him, he went 1, 2, 3 with a walk in between last inning. So this one is grounded on the first base line, just foul though. Bring the count to 1-1. Russell hasn't gotten too much action at first base. Can make his first big impact in the game here today. Another foul ball there. That one almost goes to the backstop and is quickly a 1-2 count. Rubicel. Facing a 1-2 count from Cruz. Pitch comes in as Rubicel fights. Foul ball to the backstop there. Count remains 1-2. Be crucial for the Giants to get their lead runner on. Pitch comes in, and that one hit him in the leg, and Rubicel will take that as he trots down to first base here. With that being said, we have a new batter for the Giants, number 45, Ethan McNally. McNally is a catcher who plays for Clarion University. He's a junior. Coming to this game to make an impact. Rubicel's Excuse me, not Rubisol's. McNally's first pitch is a high ball.
Let's go 4-5, baby. Let's go 4-5. Let's go, baby.
Second pitch comes in. That one is a strike. 1-1 now.
Go, E. Come on, E. Come on, E. Come on, baby.
1-1 to McNally. Foul ball there makes the count 1-2. One and two here.
Come on, kid. Go, baby. Get up, boy. Keep going, baby. Keep going. Come on, Ethan.
1-2 pitch comes in for a ball. 2-2 now.
Let's go, E. Let's go, baby.
Got some off speed there. Does not find the zone. And McNally, pinch hitter, has fought his way back to full count. No outs. Runner on first base for the Giants. This pitch comes in, another foul ball. Another Giants hitter continuing to battle at the plate when they need it most.
I already know you're going to tell me that. Come on, baby.
Still full count. Cruz now with the pitch. This is going to go foul. The question is, will it stay in the stadium? It does. The Crop Dusters are not able to field it. A sliding effort from second baseman Will Henson.
Let's go, E.
And a 6+ pitch at bat for the pinch hitter.
Come on, E. Come on, E.
Once again, 3-2.
On me.
Cruz comes set. Cruz delivers. And a check swing there. It's going to fall in for a blooper. And a nice piece of hit there from McNally. That one was coming in the zone. He had to swing at it. A little off speed, was able to hold off just enough to make good contact with that. Falls about 20 feet behind second base for a base knock there. Now the Giants have 2 on with no outs. As Cantiliano steps up to the box. Cantiliano, another player still looking for his first base hit. And what a time it would be to do it here. Cruz now. That one low, ball 1. Cruz, first time we've seen him struggle in his outing today. A big opportunity the Giants need here and much more. Cruz pitch. That one down and in. As catcher calls for a mound visit here. Cantiliano comes over to his third base coach. Parker Ridden, most likely just calming down his pitcher, telling him he's got this game in the bag. Or does he? As Cantiliano now in a 2-0 count with a runner in scoring position and another one on first. Warming up now. Number 10, Joey Nicholson in front of me. Seems to be coming up next. Joey Nicholson, a man with a lot of power, showed it in last night's game against the Thunderbolts, along with the season opener against the Senators. We'll see what he does after Cantiliano finishes his at-bat. 2-0, no outs, runners on first and second for Cruz. It shows a bunt.
Hey, baby, that's not you. Go.
The bunt is pulled back, but the umpire calls a strike. Count is now 2-1. Cantiliano showed sacrifice bunt. Will he show again? Cruz pitch. Cantiliano is not. It's a grounder to the pitcher. Cruz is going to field it for the easy out. However, both runners advance. And now 1 out. The Giants have runners on second and third here. Cantiliano basically did his job by putting the ball in play. They wanted to do pitch before with a bunt. Joey Nicholson now steps up to the plate. Brady Powell, the tying run, if all three in front of him are able to score. Nicholson for his first at-bat of the game. Smashes one to center field. However, Cruptus are able to fall under it. Going to be a sacrifice fly, and the Giants will score 1. Cade Walter had some problems seeing it. Had to turn his body over, however, makes the catch.
Keep it going, B. Keep it going, B.
And Bryce Rudisell comes in for the Giants' 4th run of the game. Giants now with 2 outs. And Brady Powell stepping up. Need a miracle. If Powell's able to get on, it will bring up sophomore stud Jaden Brown. His first pitch Powell sees is a ball. One 1-0 count. Runner on third base. 2 outs for the Giants. That one just a little too high there. More off speed than we're used to seeing for Cruz. Could have been something him and Parker Ridden talked about on the mound visit. As Cruz's 3rd pitch comes in here. This one in for strike 1. It's the fastball we've been waiting for. 2-1 now. With the tying run warming up. This is a foul tip here. Quickly 2-2 now, and Powell needing to get on base here to extend this game. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on third base here in the top of the 9th. Can Cruz close it out for the Crop Dusters? And a foul ball there as Powell stays alive. That one coming in at 88 on the inside part of the zone there. Powell able to keep contact. Still 2-2 now. Another opportunity for Cruz here.
No way!
And a check swing there from Powell. Home umpire looks over at first base umpire, and the first base umpire said he went. And that will end the game for the Giants, and the Crop Dusters will win this one 7-4. An unfortunate ending there for the Giants. Held the lead through the first 5. Crop Dusters tied in the next inning, took the lead by 3. And just an unfortunate situation for the Giants there as they fall to 0-3 now and continue to look for their first win of the season. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and we will see you very soon on the Giants Broadcasting Network.